Hey all, Hipper here. Today is Prinz Eugen Day, and again I am using my pretty standard agile build here with Lutyens and Müller and Azure Lane Baltimore as inspirations. And I just want to apologize up first here because I didn't get the first few minutes of the game. But so far what happened was I torped a Baltimore and got a devastating strike off that. And you're just about to see me get my second one here. Of this New Orleans here that is unfortunately just sitting there and a little bit too obvious for me. And so that's two death strikes here. And I know one of them you didn't get, but like I said, it was just a bow tanking Baltimore that I pretty much rushed because he was left all by himself at B. So that's the excitement taken care of there. Now, some people don't agree with this, but I think, and I still think, this is the best premium cruiser in the game. It even like just edges out Atago and Wichita, I think. Of course, I mean, Wichita does have a radar, but if you put the sonar on this thing here, it's got nearly 6 kilometer range for ships, and really that's enough in most cases. Of course, in this case here I have the reload booster, but I tend to switch back and forth depending on what I think I might need, which is, yeah, a very difficult choice indeed. I mean, if you're in a battle with lots of destroyers, you're kicking yourself if you don't have the sonar equipped, and if you're in a battle with lots of broadside cruisers, then you're kicking yourself if you don't have the reload booster equipped. So, yeah. It really depends on the game. And of course there's no way of knowing that until you are actually in it. So now that I took this cap from the Baltimore, quite violently actually, he was right where the destroyer is now, and like I said before, I just rushed him. He did his best bow tanking impression, but of course against a broadside of torpedoes from Prinz Eugen, there's not really much you can do about that. And with this build here, Prinz Eugen goes nearly 38 knots, so I was on top of him a lot faster than I think he counted on. So anyway, we have finished capping B here, and the stupid destroyer here is still evading me, so I'm going to try to chase him down. And I have a destroyer on the other side. I'm asking him to spot for me. And luckily he replies and says, yeah, I'll do that. And I give him a thank you, and he does what he says, and there he is. And he is rewarded with the kill. And had I gotten this kill, I would have gotten a Kraken in this game here, but yeah, unfortunately not. But he helped me a lot, that destroyer guy there, and thank you for that, by the way. So I'm happy to let him have the kill. Just trying to get another death strike on this Amalfi here, but I'm more interested in getting rid of these battleships over here. That Amalfi is not really a threat. It has already 2 or 3 battleships chasing it, so there's no point helping out with that. It's better to go this way. Now with the new concealment mod for battleships, most battleship players will probably choose a concealment over the RGA mod, and if you see in this instance here, I get spotted when I am inside 3 kilometers of this battleship here, and right here I get spotted, and if he had chosen the concealment module, I wouldn't be spotted until 2 kilometers, and I would have been able to totally surprise him. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Like I said before, I think many battleship players are going to go for the extra concealment, and see, I'm not within 2 kilometers until now, so I would have been able to totally surprise him. I actually do surprise him here because I don't think he actually notices me at all. It's a bit of a mistake on his part, especially because he's eating a lot of torps for that mistake. So there it is, the 3rd death strike, and we have a nice Jean-Bar here. Now here's a bit of a problem, but we'll just send some torps his way, and then we'll just hope that someone comes to the rescue here, because I cannot like dodge him forever. And he sees the torps, quite amusing there. He's like, uh-oh. Unfortunately, I don't take him out with the torps. And we'll have to do another go here. And I do what I usually do when I'm up against one of these battleships here. I use my speed and my agility to get behind him. So I pretty much just outrun his guns. See, they cannot keep up. And once I'm behind the battleship here, it's it's not even a challenge. I mean, there's only secondaries at the back. And of course, some battleships have a rear turret, but Jean-Bart and Richelieu don't. And they are really, really easy to take out this way here. As long as you don't get Deathstroke approaching them, then you're pretty much safe. So there leaves just the Amalfi left. And again, it is a good showcase of Prinz Eugen and how powerful this ship can be under the right circumstances. Of course, like, its best work is done up close, and really, really close. And it's hard to get close in this ship because the concealment is horrible. And even if you spec for a concealment build with Azure Lane, not Hipper, Graf Spee, that's her name, you can get it down to about 10, but then you lose out on so much else that, I mean, yes, you can surprise battleships, but you're not really much of a cruiser. So if that's your thing, I would just as well like suggest, why don't you just play a destroyer then, if all you want to do is surprise battleships. So I just get my nose in here and get a little bit of the honor for capping here. So I did a solo cap earlier, and this is my second cap, although I only helped a little bit, other than taking out the battleships. But the actual capping was done by some other guys. So this would be another Kraken here if I could just get this shot in here. And I think I aimed perfectly there. And I really should have got a Citadel and an Amalfi there and taken him out and got my Kraken. But no such luck. And sometimes RNG like punishes you for no reason. And again, I totally missed there. It's like, oh well. I mean, the Amalfi is taken out here, and the battle is won. And like I said before, if you already got Turpits and you're wondering which global XP to spend your global XP on, I can wholeheartedly recommend Prinz Eugen. That or a Targo, if you don't have anything else. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you out there.